it's Nay, and welcome to my channel. So it is about to be January, and this video is probably gonna drop in the beginning of January, and I was just thinking, new year, new ideas. Although this is not a new idea, but it is new to me, and I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But before we get into that and what this new idea is, I want you to go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe button. Join the fam. We talk about a lot of different things here. We talk about lifestyle, we talk about fragrances, skincare, makeup, self-care, honestly, and a little bit of baby stuff, because I have not one, not two, but three lovely little boys. One thing that I would like to start doing, because self-care is supremely important to me, is lighting a candle. I have a few different candles, and I've been slowly buying some more, and so every time I make a video, I'm gonna go ahead and light a candle. I'm forgetting her name right now, but I actually seen a few people do this, and I think it's a fantabulous idea. It definitely sets the mood. It does a little something. So the candle I'm gonna light today is a Tuscany Candle, and it's vanilla cinnamon brulee. It smells so delicious. It's nice, super gourmand, and I figured, why not? Let's go ahead and light this bad boy. All right, and it's nice and lit. All right, so let's get into this. I'm just gonna let it so you guys can see the name. Amy Glam. I absolutely love her videos. She does amazing fragrance videos and self-care videos. And she does this thing every month where she has so many more fragrances than I have. But I still think it's a good idea, where she basically has a tray. Okay. And then she goes and puts like a lot of fragrances, but a small amount compared to the stash that she has, and she commits to using just those fragrances for that month of whatever month. And I think it's a fantabulous idea, right? One, because it kind of limits your options, right? Making it easier to choose a fragrance. Two, it also makes it so that you don't get tired of your fragrances because you're rotating them. You know what I'm saying? And also three, it will force you to test out stuff. So I have some testers coming, and I have testers I still haven't, like I've tried, but I haven't really sat in it. I haven't let it marinate on my skin and done it a few different days that I need to get to so that I can drop a routine about it. Not a routine, but like how I feel about it type of video. And I think this is just gonna be a great idea. So I went to Marshall's and I went ahead and got myself this little thing right here. So she has a really large one, but like I said, my encompassment of fragrances, my little stash of fragrances, is smaller than hers, so I did just get a smaller one. There was actually even smaller, but I did feel like I needed some options, otherwise I will break this and go into my stash. So I did go ahead just today, and it was $16.99. I thought that was a great, can you guys even see that pricing? There we go. I thought that was a pretty dang good pricing for it, and it's beautiful. I didn't want it to be too heavy. I saw marble, and it's just, I didn't need it to turn. I have my little turn thing here. I didn't need to do too much. I just wanted it to be cute and keep it moving. I intend to put a table here and move the boys' swing stuff downstairs, because I'm about to give up and turn on the house heat because it is getting cold. I'm gonna do about 8 fragrances, 8 to 10 fragrances a month. I think that is pretty good, and that's a fair number. It's going to give me a few different options, and I like to not necessarily always stick with the same vibe. So when I pulled these fragrances, I tried to think of, is it giving me a different vibe? Is it going to give me the exact same vibe? Can I try something else in place of it? So let's go ahead with the first one. So the first one I'm gonna add to my January monthly fragrance is C. I think this is the Extreme. Oh, Intense. So this is the C Intense, and it smells so delicious. It's kind of slightly sweet, very sexy. I love this. I love the bottle, and I think this is gonna be great for the month of January. Next one is Black Opium Extreme. This is definitely coffee, like a latte coffee, but like with like 2 maybe 1.5 shots of espresso in it, type of coffee. It's super nice, kind of deep type of fragrance. I think the C Intense is also a little bit on the deeper side, and January, we're really into winter now, and I think that would be great. The next fragrance I'm gonna go in with is actually a Zara fragrance. It's the Gourmand Addict. It's a day collection. This is brighter, but still on the sweet but brighter side. I also think that I've worn this a few times to bed, and I like how it smells. I also layer it with the Boom Boom cream over there, and I think it makes for a delicious but not overpowering type of smell. So I'm gonna add this to my repertoire here. Next is actually one of my scent birds, and this one is Prada Candy Sugar Pop. And I actually haven't really been playing with this like that, which is why I'm gonna add this to my January monthly fragrance, because I want to play with it a little more before I really I gave my initial review, but I want to give a full in-depth type of review. So I'm gonna add that here. The next thing I'm gonna add is Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. This thing right here, like, I really don't smell anything trying to smell it out of the bottle, but when I spray it on myself, I think it definitely helps with the longevity of fragrances, as well as does something. There's definitely like a skin scent, but better, like your skin, but better type of thing to it. So I want to play with this a little more. I still haven't decided. I mean, I played with it a little bit already, but I still haven't decided if I would like a bigger bottle of this, or if I would like to get another small version of this, or I would not repurchase it. I'm gonna do something and try to remember to keep my empties, or keep stuff that I don't want to use and intend to give away. Before I give it away, do a video on like that type of thing. The next one, sorry, I have, I'll put it right there. The next one is Angel, the EDT. So I've definitely been using this. I love wearing this to bed, and I've worn it a few times out, but I love wearing this in the house. It's not like super obnoxious projection, so I think it's really nice to be in the house with it. And so yeah, I just want to use this some more. I really like this. I'm fairly certain I'm going to end up getting a bigger bottle of that, but we'll see. The next is YSL Libre, whatever, however you want to say it. I absolutely love this fragrance. Super sexy. I just honestly really like this fragrance. I give it very light sprays if I'm in the house, go a little heavy handed on it if I want to leave the house, and I definitely get compliments when I use this, for sure. And then the last fragrance, and then I have one tester I want to try, but the last fragrance is this right here. You all know this one. Okay. You know this baby, Miss Kayali Vanilla 28. She is delicious, but still new. So it hasn't gotten darker and hasn't gotten deeper. But I like, it's sweetness. It's just sweetness, and I like feeling sweet and yummy and edible, whether that's fruity or on the more gourmand side. This is gonna be for sure in January. And then the little tester I'm going to add to this is going to be Giorgio Armani's My Way. Like, I just feel like I have too many of these little things of different fragrances. I need to start working my way through them and writing it down. I have a small notebook in which I can write down stuff, and I'm gonna do that and write down how I feel about stuff based on the day, so I don't forget. And then that way I can do dedicated videos to the testers on whether or not I would buy the full size. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna lift this up so you guys can see exactly. Oh, I might not even need to lift it up. So this is what we're working with for the month of January, and I am going to do my best to stick with these fragrances because I have a nice little stash of fragrances, and I am going to try my best to just stick with these. These are my options, and that's kind of it. I gotta stay with these options. I think so. In the beginning of the month, I'll do this, and at the end of the month, I'll talk about how I felt about them and what I really think they're supposed to be for, type thing. If I hadn't done it already in a prior month. I'm gonna wrap up this video because I showed you guys. I showed you guys what it is I intend to use for this month, and if you like this video, please go ahead, hit that like and that subscribe button, join the fam. I really appreciate you staying to the last second of this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.